Hey, what's going on, guys? Bizkit Rebellion, and welcome to episode 9 of Comic Book Talk. And today's episode, we're going to be talking about which is your favorite superhero team. Now, before I start with this, I'm not going to mention Justice League or the Avengers. Reason being is because, first off, they're really not my favorite team. And second, even if they are, I find personally that they're highly overrated. In my personal opinion, I really do think they're highly overrated, and the fact that DC and Marvel are paying too much attention to them really disheartens me. A little bit. I know Marvel actually does pay attention to other superhero teams like the Young Avengers and other Fantastic Four and other teams like that. It's just that I feel like they put more money into Avengers than the other teams. Same goes with DC. They put more money on Justice League than any other team. So, for the DC side, I don't know if this is a little bit obvious because I have posted a lot of clips about them. That is the Teen Titans. Yes, they are my favorite team in DC Comics. Reason being, for many reasons. The team, the stories, the conflicts that they had, the pairings, I think that's about it. Yeah, those four, mainly. If I had to pick my favorite volume from Teen Titans, it has to be Volume 3. I just didn't like the depressing, the violent, and the craziness that happened in Volume 2. Because let's be honest, if you actually read Volume 2 from... Well, the beginning was actually good. It was decent. It was nice. It wasn't completely dark or anything. But if you actually started reading from when Tara got introduced on, that's when shit got really depressing and shit got crazy. But I mean, really crazy. I don't know what Marv Wolfman was actually thinking during this time, but not that I'm saying his stories are garbage. No, they're freaking awesome. It's just that for me, they're too depressing for me. I remember, let me see, Tara had sex with Deathstroke or Slade, and basically went insane and started killing the team, but then she killed herself. It's freaking stupid. The thing about Trigon, the fact that Raven became her demonic form and started raping everybody. That's what I heard. I don't think it happened during that arc. I think it happened after, when Trigon tried to take over her body the second time. That's when I think that part happened. If I can remember what happened when Trigon came to Earth, I believe Raven got possessed. While the Teen Titans were fighting their evil counterparts, No, actually, Raven died. And one of them had to go and resurrect her. Basically similar like the original show. You know, the original Teen Titans show. It was kind of similar. After that happened Death Games, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But then, like I said, at that moment and onward, things got really depressing. Really depressing. I mean, Tamaran got destroyed by Raven. Raven died. In order for her to cleanse her body, they needed to sacrifice. I think her mother and some random guy had to sacrifice themselves in order to cleanse Raven's body and keep the demonic form out, so she can no longer be possessed anymore. That resulted in her body being destroyed. Basically, the whole team got scarred by the end of Volume 2. And then Volume 3 came in, and Geoff Johns tried to resurrect the series, try to make it good, try to bring the team together, and all that other stuff. I believe he did a good job. A lot of people don't, only because he didn't bring that much continuity from Volume 2 to Volume 3. In my honest opinion, even though normally I would complain about this, I find that as a good thing, because personally, all those other depressing stuff that happened in Volume 2, I am seriously glad they did not bring that shit up in Volume 3, because really, no, I don't want to be depressed anymore. I hate that. I really do. But anyway, why do I like Volume 3? I think I've already mentioned it before. I like the characters: Beast Boy, Cyborg, Starfire, Raven, Superboy, Kid Flash, Ravenger. Surprisingly, the only person that I don't like in the team is Wonder Girl. Not Donna Troy Wonder Girl, the other one. I think the second one. I don't like her. Reason being, I think she's an asshole. Well, the beginning she wasn't an asshole, but towards the middle and the middle, she was really an asshole. And then towards the end, she was even more of a bigger asshole. But then she calmed it down later on at the end of the, volume. So I'm happy for that. But yeah, I like those characters. I like the plots. My favorite one is Beast Boy and the girls, when the whole arc was basically focused on Beast Boy, his past. They actually made an arch nemesis for him, which I think his name is called Zookeeper. I think, yeah, that's about it. That's what happened in the story. It was basically Beast Boy centric, about his past, how he's dealing with the death of his parents. Even at some point, they took away his powers, and they took away the fact that his skin was green. Actually, everything is green. Yeah, they took away his powers, and he looked like a normal kid. The only person that ever saw him as a normal kid was Raven, and she was also the one that helped him deal with the pain, the struggles that he had in his past, and the fact that they took away his powers, because I heard it was really painful. Or last time I checked, it was really painful. So, yeah. Another story arc that I really love, which one was it? Now, people don't like this writer during that time, but personally, I like The Hunt for Raven. Only because they focused a lot on Static. If you actually read that story arc, they focus on Static. Static Shock. The fact that they improved the pairing for Beast Boy and Raven. They showed Beast Boy's determination and desperation, to be exact. In fact, it was more desperation than determination, because I remember when Raven got kidnapped and they were looking for her, when they finally found the spot that she is, it was in a cave, but you had to drop in through a hole. The team got ambushed, and what Beast Boy did was abandon them and went straight for the hole to look for Raven. And I think his phrase was, "I must find Raven no matter what." He literally abandoned his teammates. Also, by the way, he was the leader during this time. He abandoned his teammates, dropped in that hole looking for Raven. That's more desperation than determination in my eyes. But yeah, I love The Hunt for Raven. I like the fact that it focused on Static and Raven. I love the desperation on Beast Boy. The fact that it improved the pairing between Raven and Beast Boy. And I think that's about it. Also, they explained a little bit more about Miss Martian. I wish they'd done it a little bit more, but sadly, the New 52 prevented that, so, oh well. Another story arc, which story arc do I like? Or at least, which ones more do I like? I know there's more. There really is more. Oh, the one about Brother Blood, I think the second time, when they were trying to ambush everybody. I forgot what the hell was the whole point of that issue, or that story arc. But it was basically the main villain for that story arc was Brother Blood. And obviously I liked it because that's when they initiated the pairing between Beast Boy and Raven in the comics. Also, they explained a little bit more about Brother Blood and why he likes Trigon a lot and all that other stuff. And I think that's about it. That's the only story arcs that I like from Volume 3. Now the rest are decent, but they're not as much for me to say, wow, I really like this. As a matter of fact, this one story arc I really hate, and that is, and I know I said this over and over, but the 1 year later. I really find, actually the whole event is pointless in my opinion, but even if it wasn't pointless, what they did to the Teen Titans, it was crazy. Jesus Christ. If you actually read that, wow. Like, they literally broke up. They literally abandoned the team. It was chaos, chaotic stuff. Not to mention, Beast Boy was the leader during the time, and let's be honest, his leadership skills are not good. Really not good. In fact, if you want to survive, don't make him a leader. Please, don't make him a leader. If you want to live, don't make him a leader. I'm sorry, he really sucks. He really sucks at being leader. In fact, he does have his moments. It's just that it doesn't last throughout the comic. It's only moments that happen in what, like one page or one panel. But after that, he sucks. Please don't make him a leader. I'm sorry. I love Beast Boy, but seriously, he is not leadership material. Or at least the way how the writers put him as. So yeah, 1 year later, crazy, chaotic. A lot of stupid shit happened in there. A lot of terrible stuff happened in there as well. But that's pretty much it for Teen Titans. I mean, not to mention, I find them highly underrated. Then again, they did made a TV show twice. They made Young Justice. And they made, I think, plenty of video games. So they're not technically underrated. It's just, when I mean underrated, I mean they don't have good writers. Because there's only a grand total of 3 writers that I like that wrote Teen Titans. Mark Wolfman, only because he knows how to make stuff dramatic. But the way how he executes things, I really hate. I really hate it. His run on Teen Titans Volume 2, the way how he executes stuff, like the way how he described the character of Starfire, Donna Troy, and Raven, I really hate what he has done with those 3 characters. I feel like I don't know. But when he knows how to make drama. He knows how to make crazy shit happen in there. That's what I love about Mark Wolfman. Geoff Johns, for plenty of reasons. In fact, I never had a problem with Teen Titans until 1 year later because he was still writing during that time. So, enough said about that. And the last writer that I like who wrote Teen Titans was the last writer before the New 52. I forgot what's his name. I think he started in Volume 88 until Volume 100. When I read it, he fixed all the problems that the previous writer, left. Because, let's be honest, the previous writer before him fucked it up. Oh my god, this writer fucked it up, in my opinion. But when he came in, he actually almost fixed every problem. Not to mention the stories that he wrote are really awesome. I think he was the one that introduced the character Solace, and they actually continue her character in New 52, which I was happy for that because I find it wrong how if they're going to reboot the series, especially after they just introduced a new character, and if they don't mention this person in New 52, that's kind of bad and kind of, well, not selfish, but cruel, because, I mean, come on, give the character a chance, you'll never know. But anyway, those are the 3 writers that I like for Teen Titans. Other than that, I pretty much hate everybody else. Especially the no one for New 52. Oh, man. I'm more than willing to take Mark Wolfman. Fuck this guy. Just fuck him. Somebody gotta kick him out. I'm sorry. They need to kick this guy out. But anyway, enough about Teen Titans. On the Marvel side, I have to say the Runaways. Now, if you guys do not know who the Runaways are, I will post the link to the description to many websites that explain the Runaways. But anyway, the point of the Runaways is a group of teenagers who just found out that their parents are actually an evil supervillain organization that is willing to, I don't know, I think it was take over the world? Destroy the world or conquer it? I can't remember exactly because it's been a very long time since I haven't read the Runaways. I think the team members consist of Nico, Caroline, Molly, Chase, Alex Wilder, and Gertrude. And plus a weird dinosaur named Old Lance, if I can remember. Yeah, I think that's the name. Basically, they found out that their parents were actually an evil supervillain organization, and they decided to steal their powers, with the exception of one because that person already had powers. They decided to take the powers that the parents have and use it to become superheroes. I like that story concept. I like the idea. Plus, the execution was really awesome. I don't know. I just love Runaways. I think they're really my favorite team. And I would go as far as to say that they're highly underrated. They're really highly underrated. They need more screen time. They need more... Well, actually, they did get a lot of screen time towards... Let me see. I can't remember the last time I stopped reading. I believe I stopped reading when the Civil War event happened, which, oof, that's 2006. Yeah, this team is really old. They really are, but the last time I read was the Marvel event Civil War from 2006. That's when I think the Runaways got involved in the Civil War. and the Young Avengers was trying to help them fight off the government, apparently. That was the last time I read it. So I don't know what happened after that. I heard that they took part of an event that was kind of similar to the movie Battle Royale, or the manga Battle Royale. If that was true, I should go and read it right now. But yeah. What's so good about this team? Well, the storyline to me is awesome. The way how they deal with the fact that their parents are supervillains, I think that's awesome. Also, the reason why their parents are supervillains is also awesome. It's just that after the main six, when a few of them... Okay, this is kind of spoilerish, but since this comic book series is kind of old, it's not really much of a bad thing that I'm spoiling it. So, oh well. After a few members died, and they started introducing new ones, that's when the series, for me, started to get stale. And I think that's one of the main reasons why I stopped reading it. Because, I mean, the original six, some of them are gone, and then they introduce new people, and then that's when shit started getting haywire. For example, there was this one member who I used to like, but now I hate, because the way how she... How do you say, leads the team, since she's the leader, the way how she leads the team is more like, I don't know, I just feel like she's an asshole. I do. I really feel like she's an asshole. And I grew to hate her. And I think this character was Nico, because before the leader was Alex Wilder, before he died. No, he got sacrificed. So then Nico became the leader. After that, she started, the way how she leads the team was, wow, like cruel, like freaking stupid. I just don't know. I don't like her at all. Somebody do something. Change her, please. But then again, are they still making comic books about them? I am not sure. Wow. I actually got to search that one up. I did hear, though, that they were going to make a film or a movie. I can't wait to see that movie. And I can't wait to see them do a good movie. Because I have confidence enough that Marvel can make movies about other superheroes. Because they've done it before. They've done it with Captain America. They've done it with Thor. They've done it with... Who else? Incredible Hulk? I mean, they already made a movie describing him. But I don't know. But... when it comes to them making movies about people who we don't know, well, we kind of do know, but, okay, wrong analogy. When it comes to them making movies about their superheroes, they know how to do it. They know. I have that much confidence enough for them to make a good Runaways movie. So I can't wait to see that. I did hear that the script is already made, the screenwrite is already done, that all they have to do is wait for... I think the Avengers 2 to pass along, so then that way then they can make the Runaways movie. I also heard that they were going to make Blade, Miss Marvel, Iron Fist, Black Panther, and Doctor Strange movies, which I think that is awesome. But since we're talking about strictly Runaways, let's not talk about the other films. So yeah, can't wait for that film. Oh my god. It's going to be awesome in my opinion. In my honest opinion, it's going to be awesome. Sorry I didn't really explain much about the Runaways. It's because my mind, it's kind of blur. It's been a very long time since I've read it. I mean, look, the last time I read Runaways was literally at the start of the Civil War. And how long was Civil War? Or at least when did it start? I think it was 2006. That's a pretty long time. I don't know. I just don't like... I don't like the Civil War. Plus, I didn't like the treatment that they did to the Runaways during the Civil War, so I kind of stopped reading at that point, and that was the last time I seen it. I might get back into it if they're still going with, you know, the story, but I'm not sure. After this video, I'm probably going to do some research. But anyway, that's pretty much it. That's my favorite team. If you guys agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. If you have other favorite teams, let me know. Is it the Justice League, the Young Avengers, or the actual Avengers? Is it the Fantastic Four? Is it Justice League Dark? Is there any other team? Is there really any other team? Huh. If you know any other team, let me know in the comment section below. If that is your favorite, also let me know in the comment section below and why. If you disagree with the two teams or at least when I try to describe the two teams and why do I like it, let me also know in the comment section below. Anyway, my name is Bizkit. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Comic Book Talk. See you guys later. Peace out.